Myles Murphy, defensive end, joining us. Whenever you guys are ready, he'll take questions.
Hey, Myles, Trevor Gross from CUTigers.com. How difficult a guy was Jordan Travis to get a hold of in the backfield?
It was very difficult, actually, because he's very shifty. It was a big emphasis this week to cage the quarterbacks where he didn't have much of a running lane to escape out of. Because once he is escaping out of the pocket, he's very dangerous on his feet, and that would get the corners to get a little bit nervous and just shy away from their coverage. And that could lead to open receivers down the field. We did not want that, so it was a big interest to cage the quarterback this week.
Hey, Myles, it's Zach Wagner with TigerNet. You had 2.5 sacks today. Where does this game rank among your personal favorites that you've played?
Honestly, it's up there, but hey, that is not my ceiling at all. And I know I could do better. It was a lot of things that I did great tonight, but it was a lot of things that I could improve on going on with the season. So, but it was obviously a great night. It's gonna capitalize off of it, but it does rank up there in my favorite games, so for sure.
Myles, did you ever block a punt before tonight?
No, I have. That was actually my first.
I mean, not a punt. I'm sorry about the PAT rather.
That was my first block kick ever, honestly.
What's the strategy there in those situations, just to try and get as much push and as high as you can on that?
Yeah, just try to get as much push as possible. Just honestly, the coach was like, "Hey, you got a lot of length on you. You got long arms, long legs. Get up there, so it's get as much push for half a second. Just once you feel like it's time, put your hand up and get extension. Just try to get him past the ball."
Myles, with some of your other teammates going down for the season, how do you feel like your leadership has kind of stepped up as this season has progressed and you've become kind of the guy on the defensive line?
Honestly, I guess guys going down. I guess when it was Tyler and Brian going down, people were kind of looking for someone to look up to. A lot of big vocal leader on the D line is probably KJ Henry. We all look up to him for that vocal leadership, and then I guess people are looking for me to step up into that leader, and I'm right now like more of a, I guess, leader by what I'm doing, not necessarily like the stats, but like leader by action, I guess. And what I do, a lot of people follow suit and try to do the right thing, lead our D line, defense in the right position. Skowski and Nolan, they're very vocal. Balin also. We have a lot of leaders on the defense, and we all just follow suit and do our part to the best of our ability.
Myles, we've seen you guys in those situations of defense, in those game-saving situations late in the game, when you had to get a stop so many times this season. You've come through. Pittsburgh game last week, you were unable to get them off the field in the fourth quarter. How good did it feel tonight to be able to come through in the clutch like you did?
Hey, Dabo, he always talks about having our backs against the wall, and that we have not had our backs against the wall pretty much no more than tonight. And we just have to pretty much put our feet in the ground and get as much push as possible in any situation, whether it was against the pass or run, play action, occasionally the quarterback. Those last two possessions on defense that we had, forcing the turnover. Like whatever the offense did, whether it was good or bad, we could not change our demeanor and our aggressiveness on the defense. We had to keep going.
How much has it meant to you guys to get Tyler Davis back? He was kind of on a limited pitch count last week, 25 snaps, but obviously played a big part tonight.
It's good having him back in the D tackle room, kind of being the D tackle's leader, and being KJ is our vocal leader, and having Tyler back, he's a very, very smart, very intelligent player as far as going to block reg, rush and passer, how slide protection, knowing where the O-line is going to slide, and countering off of that, and having him there is actually very, very huge on the mental aspect of the things, and he makes plays too, so it's great having him back.
Anything else for Myles?
Thanks, Miles.